Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, and today we're going to be carrying on with our journey to Helheim. Now, we've just arrived at this door. There's a very hellish looking insignia on it, and we're going to go and touch it, I guess. So let's do it. Oh dear. It's dangerous, touch it. Those voices.
I'm not one of them. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus. Look closer. Look.
Okay, so what you have to do quite often in this game, there's going to be random insignias on the doors, and then if you focus on it, you're going to get like a little sort of hologram of it. Now you have to walk around the environment that you're currently in, and you need to find it. Sometimes it's very easy, it will be like a piece of light, or maybe it'll be like a fiery symbol on the floor, and then sometimes it will be like random pieces of rubble that make the sort of shape that you're looking for. So that's the shape we're looking for. It's very easy, it's all the way over here, you see? See the shadow shape there? So it's very simple, but some of them can be a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah, make sure you keep your eyes open.
Focus, and you will find it.
There we go.
Look towards
And then once you've found it, you're allowed to go through the door. See? Now it's turned blue, we can go through it. Don't know about you, WolfTheWolfettes, but if I ever saw a random red insignia like that on a door, I don't think I'd go anywhere near it. I reckon I'm pretty brave, but that just seems pretty stupid. But she is on a quest, isn't she? I'll send her over here. Hey, hang on a minute. Why would she look at me? I've never noticed that before. Yeah, she won't make eye contact with me. I wonder if that's part of the game. That's weird. I've never noticed that.
Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? It worked.
So that person we just met, Druth.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
So the Northmen, I guess, are the enemies in this game.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
It's like there's a main voice that you see at the bottom that's sort of telling you story stuff, like saying that Senua used to try and ignore the voices in her head. Now she just welcomes them and gets on with it. You know. I suppose that was what you would have to do, you know. Obviously, we've got medication for stuff like this, you know, and injections and things for those kinds of things, but in her time, there was probably nothing. You were probably burnt at a stake if you heard voices in your head back during these times, like real life. Right, now this next bit here, I died on this. Because you got to balance Senua on these beams. Now, I don't know if I fell because that's just part of the game, or if I'm just bad at games. So, if I don't die this time, then that's a plus.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip.
I mean, that makes it sound like I'm going to die.
Push things away.
You sort of control the camera, and you want to sort of keep it center, if I'm thinking correctly. Because I killed her on here, I think, because I didn't even know. I thought she was just going to walk across. Oh, okay. So, no. I guess when I died on my own, it was because I'm an idiot. I thought she had to die there. I thought it was just part of the game. Yeah, but make sure you keep an eye out for these lore stones, like I mentioned in the other video, because I think these are one of the only missable things in the game, and you'll probably have to replay the whole game again if you miss any.
The dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side, and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim, and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Oh. Oh, so our lover Dylan has died, and we're gonna try and bargain to get him brought back to life, resurrect him. I don't think you want to make deals with Hela, because everything I know about that goddess, or whatever you want to call her, she seems like a right bitch. So yeah, I'm not too sure about your odds, Senua. I don't think you should bother. I reckon you should just move on. I would always worry about that, you know, if someone that I loved had died, bring them back to life. I would worry, because you don't know what it's like to die. It could be fucking paradise for all we know. It's probably not. It's probably just nothing. I do wonder what happens when you die, though. Everyone probably wonders it, doesn't they? Because obviously when you're asleep, you're dreaming and all that. You have like random thoughts. But when you're dead, you've got no mind. So what happens? I just feel like you're gonna be another human. I reckon you'll just like gain consciousness as another human, and you won't even remember your other life. I reckon you'll just be a new person and not even know it. I think that's what's gonna happen. And if that is what happens, I'm not excited. I don't want to do life again. It's so boring. The majority of people on this earth probably think their life's shit. Unless you're one of the elite few that are rich and got everything you ever wanted.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Ah, we have to go to that lore stone after. Oh, here we go. This is where combat begins. It's a little bit like For Honor, I guess.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
Is she talking to me?
Just give him back.
You're killing
Oh, here we go. Right, what's the buttons? L1 to block. R1 to block. Okay, come on. Come on, Senua. Let's fuck them up. These ones are not too bad. There are some really badass enemies in this game that kick the absolute hell out of you. Especially ones with shields. Now, one thing I don't think we can do yet, but eventually... You see on her chest, you see on her leg there's that circle. Eventually it's going to glow blue. I don't know if we can do it yet, but when it glows blue, if you focus on the enemy, it stuns them for a minute and they can't move. And then you can go to town on them a little bit. You don't really need to do it at the moment. These enemies are not too bad. But when there's multiple enemies, like that. Oops. Shit, I don't want to fuck up like that. Oh, God, I can't see. Why is it so... Oh, they're dark. Oh, I'm not sure if we have to die now. I actually do think we need to die now. I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't think we can even kill these guys.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you foul. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Do you see what I mean? That's like so much pressure, and all progress will be lost. Oh, come on. I hope it ain't... Oh. I'm still going to try my best not to die. I mean, you try not to die in every game you play, but... So much pressure.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
So Valravan and Surt. Now, I've not killed Surt in my own playthrough, like, because I've not really done much of the game yet. I got the game when it came out on Tuesday, but I was away with my fiancée for like nearly a week, so I hadn't started it. I only started it yesterday on Sunday. You should be watching this on Monday. So yeah, this way leads to the god of illusion, and this way leads to the god of fire, I think. So we're going to go this way first to Surt, because I actually know what to do. I don't want to risk going the way I don't know and ending up dying. Because that's the problem, right? I've got a lot of pressure at the moment, because if I die on a YouTube playthrough, and I die too many times, I'm going to have to go through the whole game again just to carry on with the playthrough, you know? So it's pretty damn stressful. Because you can see the blackness on her hand there. It will slowly go up her body as she dies.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Okay, we will do. Don't you worry, Durf, whoever you are, Droof.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back.
Oh,
from the
actually.
wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Okay, I forgot to do this lore stone, so we're going to quickly do this. I guess, I don't know if that person we're hearing, Droof or whatever his name was, I think it was Droof. I don't know if she's like just hearing his voice or if he's actually around in some sort of spirit form, because this place is very like mythical, isn't it? So you don't know. But I think she might just be hearing his voice.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow, but you weren't expecting that.
I wasn't. This is what I think God of War 4 is going to be like. Because God of War 4 is all about the Norse mythology, you know, and all these kinds of gods and giants and stuff. My dog just went bloody ape shit for no reason. Did you hear that? She just went crazy for no reason. Nobody knocked. It's probably, she looks out, because my sofas are next to the window in the front room. And she hops onto them, stares out the window, and anybody that walks past, human, dog, shadow, newspaper, crisp packet, anything that goes by, she barks at. Scares the hell out of me most of the time. Right, now if I remember correctly, I think there is a lore stone down here, and then there's another sort of like statue that you can focus on, and you get a little bit of story from it. It's really creepy actually, you'll see it in a second. It's like this random sort of face in a waterfall. Proper creepy, it made me jump when I first saw it.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants, and people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
So it's nice listening to these lore stones. I do like all that kind of stuff, you know, like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, Egyptian mythology. I like all that kinds of stuff. That's probably one of the reasons why God of War is my favourite PlayStation exclusive. Uncharted is pretty high up there, but I would say Crash is my favourite, but obviously Crash ain't PlayStation only anymore. Yeah, right, if you're looking at distance, look by that waterfall, can you see that like face just sort of staring? I got real creeped out by it. I don't want to go near it, but if you focus on it, you actually get a little bit of story. I'm not sure if you have to do it, or if this counts as a lore stone, but if you focus on it, you learn a little bit. I don't know if it's like supposed to be Senua's mother or something.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay then. Oh, there you go. She looked at me. I think it was in the last video. She wouldn't look at me, or it might have been this video. I can't remember. But right, I'm going to have to end the video now, WolfTheWolf. So yeah, we've got a little bit of combat done today. We've now got our objective. We need to take down 2 different gods. The god of illusion and the god of fire. Once we've done that, we're going to be able to go through the gates to Helheim. So yeah, next time we're going to continue our journey to Surt. So thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Things are going to get a lot more crazy in the next video. There's going to be so much, hopefully, none, but there's probably going to be so much death. Like, share, and join the pack today. Oh!